I'd like to share more about my drug addiction and how I've allowed drugs to steal my life away from me, to steal everything that was good from me. Um, I've done acid, probably not the acid that back in the 60s and 70s, of course, it was more pure, more safe. Nowadays, it's strychnine and rat poison. The acid that I had was cut down and very dangerous. But the truth of the matter is, I did it, and I also did mushrooms, hallucinogenic substances, and most of my trips, most of my acid experiences and mushroom experiences have always been bad because it's always about the state of mind that you're in. And I had spiritual experiences, no doubt, and one time it's in 2000 when I broke down completely and I started to begin to understand who I truly am. My spiritual awakening. One of my so-called friends that I thought was my friend was actually controlling me and manipulating me. And it was through my stepdad this was all being taken place. He orchestrated this plan, and my stepdad in reality is my alter ego. He is darkness itself. He is Satan in the Bible, but there really is no Satan entity. It's just darkness. It's just dark ignorance. And my stepdad raised me since I was a baby. Getting to the point, um, the so-called friend, and it's funny he has the same name as my stepdad. So. But I was at a motel over off of Lindbergh, where I live. Well, it's more in Hazelwood, Bridgeton area, but I live in St. Anne. It's around the area, and we were me, my friend Christopher, Michael, my closest one, closest angel. He saved my life that night. It was my so-called friend was name is Steve, and in my trip, my acid experience, the whole time he was just, it was like my stepdad speaking to me. You know, he kept on reminding me of all the torturous things that he put me through and all the intimidation and fear that he used to get me to draw out my dark side. And that was the experience that I realized by alter ego. It was Black Rob, not black in skin color, but black as in darkness. The darkness of me. Darkness wanted to draw my darkness out because I had so much hatred and anger inside of me, so much fear and pain that could have been used for the dark powers. And I almost died because a week before I got ripped off on an acid deal, supposed to get a vial of acid, and these people they ripped me off. You know, they stole my money and they left me in a place that I wasn't aware of, and I had to call a taxi to get back home, or get back to the shelter I was staying at. Not shelter, but meeting house, because this whole earth is my home. The truth is that this is part one of that story.